as we're off the heels of last Sunday's WWE Backlash. Welcome everyone, live in Madison Square Garden for SmackDown, where tonight we're going to have rematches from Backlash. Tommaso Ciampa going one-on-one with Matt Riddle one-on-one in our main event tonight. These two are going to settle it once and for all on SmackDown. Also later on tonight, tag team titles will be contested in a ladder match between the Profits and the Glorious Show-Offs. And to begin SmackDown, we're going to have the Intercontinental title on the line. Ricochet going one-on-one with the Velveteen Dream for the Intercontinental Championship. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the one and only has arrived. Loud ovation for the man that went toe-to-toe with Kurt Angle at Backlash. As Ricochet, who was on a winning streak in the last 2 weeks, he went up against Shinsuke Nakamura. He went up against Kurt Angle. And now tonight, after earning himself big wins over the last 2 weeks, he gets a crack at the Velveteen Dream. We heard from Velveteen Dream weeks ago on SmackDown, when SmackDown was in the United Kingdom. He wanted the challenge. He wanted a challenge. He wanted a superstar to step up and face him for the title. He wanted to defend the title at Backlash. Sadly, that did not come to be. But tonight on SmackDown, Ricochet will take on Velveteen Dream. For the first time in over a year, Ricochet and Velveteen will go one-on-one on SmackDown. As tonight, it's time to experience the Intercontinental Champion. Loud ovation for the return of the Velveteen Dream on the blue brand. Velveteen Dream in the last few weeks has been dealing with some issues. Was involved in a car accident at one point, but now tonight he is good to go. Velveteen Dream got the spotlight on him to start SmackDown. Velveteen Dream is in Madison Square Garden. Velveteen Dream has been a part of big events over the last year and a half. Was a part of WrestleMania. But now tonight, here on SmackDown, Velveteen Dream in Madison Square Garden gets to defend that very championship. The last time Velveteen Dream had to defend the Intercontinental title was at SummerSlam, when he lost it to Shinsuke Nakamura, which then lost to Bobby Lashley, who had a dominant reign with it all the way up until WrestleMania, where Velveteen Dream was able to reclaim the gold. And now tonight, they're on SmackDown, Dream and Ricochet for prestigious Intercontinental Gold. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, see Ricochet. A man that's been trying his best to rise up here on SmackDown. And now tonight, a big opportunity in front of a sold-out crowd here in New York City, New York, in MSG. Taking on Velveteen Dream for the Intercontinental title. What a match this could be here on SmackDown. What a way to start SmackDown. Velveteen Dream looking to successfully defend the Intercontinental title. I mean, let's be honest, Velveteen Dream hasn't really successfully defended the Intercontinental Championship at all. This is his second reign, and he's never successfully defended it. Unless you count that one time when he defended it against Shinsuke Nakamura at the Velocity pay-per-view, and the match ended in a countout. Well, the bell's swung, and here we go. Can Dream prove the critics wrong? Can Dream be able to walk out of SmackDown tonight with the title? Let's go. Ricochet. As Ricochet now running kick, able to take down Dream after Dream with those shots to the spine. As Ricochet now, hard Irish whip, right into the turnbuckle, goes Dream back first, and now Ricochet snapmare takedown. And now, trying to go for a maneuver, blocked it. And now Ricochet got him here. Look at this. Ricochet, gut first. Gut first onto the mat. I mean, Velveteen Dream does not want to take Ricochet lightly, as Ricochet sent to the outside by the champion. Velveteen Dream said, that's it. Out the trash it goes. As Ricochet gets back in the ring now. And now Ricochet, snapmare driver. Planted him face first, right onto the mat. As the Intercontinental Champion, not looking good and nearly going. Velveteen Dream, again. Hard Irish whipped into the corner. Ricochet, after dropping the knee to the spine, has working on the spine as a weight, cover, and a kick out. Doing some damage to the spine, did Ricochet. And now Dream looking to fight back. Shot to the back and the knee. Turns over. Got him. Does he have it? What's this? Look at this. Look at this unique hold here. Velveteen Dream, precarious hold. A unique submission. Dream, inside cradle. Able to turn it over. We're going to retain, and Dream couldn't get him. Holy. And now Ricochet. Over the leg sweeper. Ricochet got Velveteen up on the shoulders. Launched him. Go first onto the top rope. As Black Irish whip up the ropes, back over block, and a running kick taking down. A kick from the Dream able to take down Ricochet. And Ricochet with a kick of his own, able to fire back. And now, got him up on the shoulders. What's this? Twin Valley Driver! Twin Valley Driver from Ricochet. And now Ricochet up top. Purple Rainmaker. Ricochet with the elbow drop of his own. Into the cover. Mocking the champion. And Dream kicks out of toe. Ricochet can't believe that sequence did not work out in his favor. He can't believe that he did not win the title like that. Velveteen Dream obviously upset at the fact that Ricochet used his own moves against him. And Ricochet, look at that! The Frankenstein, then the senton, and then extending corkscrew senton. And another senton. Ricochet is, without a doubt, one of the greatest athletes there is in a SmackDown ring. Again, senton after senton, and a standing shooting star. And another one. Ricochet doing all that he can to wear down the champion, to win the title eventually, if that happens. Famouser from Dream. Famouser from Dream. Dream Valley Driver. DVD Planet. Into the cover that time. Leg, the shoulder up at one. Ricochet able to get the shoulder up at one. Super kick. Down goes Ricochet. And now the Dream going up top. And now the Dream looking to show Ricochet how it's done. Purple. Oh wait, 630! 630 from Dream! What the hell? Into the cover! Retain! No! 2 count! Are you kidding me? Both men using each other's finishing maneuvers against one another. And sadly, none of them were able to get the job done. Ricochet with the Purple Rainmaker, Dream with the 630, and none of it able to get the job done and get the win. Ricochet in a bad position here, but Dream trying to keep him down, but Ricochet getting back up with a hip toss. Ricochet just flying all over the place. And now Ricochet, oh God! Fireman's carry, head kick onto the champ. The dream with an elbow. Famouser! The Famouser with Ricochet! Frankensteiner! He popped up with the Frankensteiner. Ricochet now going up top. Crowd on their feet. Could this be the end? 630 lands! Ricochet! 630 into the cover! Ricochet wins the title! Oh my God! What a battle between Ricochet and Velveteen Dream! But in the end, the one and only is now the one and only Intercontinental Champion! Wow! As Matt Riddle's arrived, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hear from Matt Riddle later on tonight here on SmackDown regarding his rematch with Tommaso Ciampa. The original bro is here to steal the show. As we're back here on SmackDown in Madison Square Garden as Heath Slater, the one-man rock band, getting ready for one-on-one action. As Heath Slater, they're going to take on this man. This is not a good look for Heath Slater. As he takes on the Leviathan, Lars Sullivan. The man from the Rocky Mountains, Lars Sullivan, looking to shake up the blue brand starting tonight. Lars Sullivan got drafted over from Monday Night Raw brand. He got hit with an injury, and now he's back. Lars Sullivan looking to terrorize the entire SmackDown roster. And they're going to start with Heath Slater here tonight. The Leviathan is ready to eclipse over the entire landscape of SmackDown. As Lars Sullivan gets greeted with a lot of boos in the arena. The crowd not behind Sullivan, but I don't think Sullivan even cares at all. Heath Slater got a tough hill to climb here tonight. It's Slater, Sullivan, and Sullivan, he's ready to go. As you see Slater walking towards Sullivan, but Sullivan got his hands on Slater, elbow to the back of the skull. So to go for a right, kick to the midsection there from Slater. And now Slater sent to the outside. One-man rock band, sadly. Look at Sullivan slamming his head onto the turnbuckle pad. Even though the turnbuckle pad barely helped you, as Sullivan now fired up and pounding away on Slater. Things are not looking good for the one-man rock band. I can tell you that. Irish whip. Oh, splash in the corner. I do not envy Heath Slater at all. Let's look at Lars Sullivan got it. Look at the strength of Sullivan. Look at, ow! A backbreaker, a knee lift to the spine of Slater, then a big body slam, and now Sullivan was feeling a bit risque, trying to do a big splash, but couldn't get him, but he knocked him down with that big right, and now Sullivan said, I'm going to go to the top rope. This is not good for Slater. Elbow! Over 300 pounds! Elbow to the spine! Good grief! And now Sullivan. Oh no! Slater! Freak accident! Freak accident! That's it. Like that. Like that! Sullivan decimates Slater. With ease, Lars Sullivan came, he saw, and decimated Heath Slater. The Leviathan, again, looking to reign supreme over the SmackDown roster. This is going to be a tough battle for all the other superstars in the backstage area. A tough battle for the superstars. One going up against Lars Sullivan. Wow. Look at him. He's a mountain of a man. He's a freak. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on SmackDown is for the Tag Team Championships. Tag titles in a ladder match. Who's going to climb and retrieve the titles? We'll find out live next on SmackDown. We're back here in New York City. Getting ready for this 2-on-2 carnage in a ladder match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. At a combined weight of 453 pounds, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode making their way down the aisle. Lost the tag team titles at Backlash. A great tag team opening match at Backlash. But in the end, the Profits were able to win the championships. Didn't take them long enough to ask for a rematch for the tag team titles. And now tonight, both teams must climb the ladder to retrieve the ultimate prize, the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Here comes Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford. The Profits are up, and they want the smoke.
At a combined weight of 492 pounds, they are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
At Backlash, the Street Profits wanted the smoke. They got the smoke and they got the tag team titles as well by defeating Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. And now tonight, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler are the ones that want the smoke and their tag titles back. And Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have no problem defending the tag team championships here tonight on SmackDown, especially on a grand stage in a big arena known as Madison Square Garden in New York City. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what it's all about, SmackDown Tag Team titles. Who's going to climb up the ladder and retrieve the dimes known as the tag titles here tonight? As Robert Roode and you see Dolph Ziggler trying to go ahead and get a little cheap shot on Dawkins. If Dawkins had that one scouted, and Montez Ford, big right takes care of Roode. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tornado style matchup. All they gotta do is get that ladder, climb it, and retrieve the titles. That's all they gotta do. Easier said than done, though. That's the problem. A lot going on here tonight on SmackDown. We saw Matt Riddle arrived in the arena earlier tonight. We're going to hear from Matt Riddle later on as well. Riddle and Ciampa in our main event. Also, Bayley will be in action later on. And Montez Ford, that back suplex forward, is fired up here in New York. Back over there from Roode. Got caught, and now look at Ziggler able to scoop up Dawkins and planted him down. Hall of Famer from Kent State University, Dolph Ziggler, and Roode launching forward up to the top rope. Tonight, close line there from Dawkins. Suplex from Roode. It's not about who can get a pinfall, who can get a submission. That don't mean a damn thing in a ladder match. As Roode got him, vertical suplex, Dawkins with the neck snap on the Ziggler, and now Ziggler's on the outside. As Robert Roode drops the knee. And Dawkins now. Thesz press, God bless Luke Thesz on the Ziggler. And a big clubbing blow from Roode to the back of the skull of Ford. Obviously, both teams are doing the obvious, trying to wear down each other in order to eventually climb up the ladder and get the titles. As you see Dolph Ziggler, he realizes that now, got the ladder, They're gonna bring it inside the ring to go forward though. Whipping Rude off the ropes. And we'll jump over with the leapfrogs. And come with a back elbow. Kick to the midsection. Dolph Ziggler got him. As Ziggler. Neckbreaker. On the Dawkins. They're trying to go after Ford as well. But Ford with a drop kick. Montez Ford. Form in the face. Got him here. Montez Ford is fired up here. As Dawkins, nice snap suplex. I believe the foot of Ziggler landing on the ladder there. Got him. Scoop slam. Both men just taking turns with Dolph. Beating him into a bloody pulp here. Forward. DDT on the Dolph. DDT on the Dolphin. Holy. Now Robert Roode back in the fray. Roode with the glorious fisherman suplex. And now Roode. Oh, God. A full Nelson bomb. That would do a lot of damage to the spine. And the backside of Montez Ford after that one. Look at Robert Roode. They're going to go for a glorious taunt. But look at Ziggler. Got the ladder set up in the ring. Ziggler on top. He's got to unhook it one by one in order to win this title. In order to win the match. We've seen a lot of tag team title matches involving ladders over the last year. And normally the tag team champions retain the titles. Look at the Viking Raiders. They competed in 2 ladder matches for the tag team titles, and they were able to retain. They were able to win the match. Can Dawkins and Ford do the same, or will there be new champions here tonight? Hard Irish flip to the corner by Dawkins. Nice maneuver there from Ford. Able to counter Robert Roode. Kick in the midsection. DDT! And now Dawkins got, oh God, punch to the face to Dolph Ziggler by Angelo. Now Dawkins is going to wrestle around Dolph Ziggler here, which is very odd because Dolph Ziggler from Kent State University, he's a wrestling Hall of Famer if you know that. And Dawkins more of a powerhouse than a technical wrestler, so it's kind of odd to see that. Either way, Dawkins on top of the ladder though. Dawkins is going to retrieve the titles. They're going to unhook it one by one himself. Ziggler able to push the ladder aside. Dawkins taking on for dear life. What's more important? Your career, your health, or the titles? Roode able to choose a form. Able to make that decision for Angelo Dawkins. And now Roode, next snap. Before would have kept up. But Roode got him up. They kept up into a glorious bomb. The glorious bomb from Roode. He would normally call it the Roode bomb, but tonight he called it the glorious bomb. Trying to go for a flying wheel kick, blocked by Ziggler. And Ziggler with a clothesline. And now it's a glorious show-off that's in the ring, along with Montez Ford as Dawkins on the outside. Look at Ziggler sending Ford to the outside. Roode now in the ring. Ziggler looking to keep Montez Ford at bay. Dawkins is still trying to get up to his feet. Roode with the ladder in the middle of the ring. Now it's Roode's turn. Looking to retrieve the tag team titles. But Ford up to his feet. Dawkins as well. Ziggler trying to keep both men at bay here. But Ford jumped the ladder off. And Dawkins, caught him into a powerbomb onto the ladder. Ziggler sends Dawkins to the outside. Ford back in the fray. Oh, what about a ladder used as a weapon there? The ladder used as a weapon from Ziggler onto Montez Ford. As Ziggler with a face buster. But Dawkins back in the ring. Look at Dawkins sending Ziggler to the outside. Ladder set up in the ring. I think Dawkins is going to do some damage here, maybe. Dawkins sent Ziggler back inside the ring. Maybe he has bad intentions for Ziggler and that ladder. Montez Ford slowly starting to stir. Hard arrow slip into the corner. Got him by the waist. Plants him gut first. Knocked the ladder out of position. And now the ladder is back on the mat. Dawkins got him. Spine buster. The same move that won the tag team titles at Backlash. This could have been a traditional tag team match. But Booker T wanted to make things more exciting, especially for the fans here in New York City. Trying to go for a cutter, blocked it. Rude got him, sent him to the outside. And now it's Robert Roode with the ladder in hand. Ziggler on the outside. Montez Ford. He sends Ziggler in the ring. Roode on top of the ladder. Is it Roode to unhook the titles? Oh, Ziggler caught Ford with a wicked shot to the face. Neck bringing in from Dolph. But look at Dawkins from behind. Dawkins from behind. They're going to knock Roode off the ladder. Hanging on. But Dawkins, powerbomb up the ladder. Montez Ford. Got Ziggler in the corner. Dawkins sends Roode to the outside. As the Street Profits are maintaining. The Street Profits are trying their best to keep them at bay. Dawkins on top of the ladder. Ford is rocked. Ziggler on the ladder now. Dawkins is close. One more hook and it's over. One more. But Ziggler keeping it at bay again. Dolph Ziggler. And now it's Dolph Ziggler and Dawkins on top of the ladder. A dangerous position for both teams, for both men. Look at Ziggler. What the hell is Ziggler doing? Ziggler on top of the ladder. Neck breaker off the top of the ladder. Risking life and limb for the tag team titles. Look at Montez Ford. Montez Ford. Sunset bomb to the outside. Montez Ford powerbombing Ziggler to the outside. And now Ford's the only one standing. Ford can risk it. He can try to go after the tag team titles. Robert Roode is slowly trying to recoup. Slowly trying to get back in this match here. Look at Dawkins. Dawkins on top. Dawkins up to his feet. Angelo Dawkins climbing the ladder. Roode slowly getting up to his feet. Ford keeping Ziggler at bay. Dawkins able to retrieve the tag team titles. What a ladder match. Holy.
Here's your winner, and still Angelo.
Oh my God, what a tag team match. For the first time in Universe Mode history, the women will have the very first and only WWE pay-per-view in Universe Mode history. A pay-per-view dedicated to the women. And also, at this very pay-per-view, a Mae Young Classic tournament will take place where the winner will become the #1 contender for a championship of their choice at SummerSlam. You do not want to miss the first ever women's pay-per-view named Evolution. Strong words from Matt Riddle. He plans on finishing Ciampa here tonight. As we're back here on SmackDown with Mandy Rose making her way down the aisle. God's greatest creation. They're going to be in action here tonight. Mandy Rose obviously got supplemental drafted over to SmackDown. And now tonight, we're going to see what Mandy Rose can do all on her own with no Sonya Deville at her side. As Mandy Rose going one-on-one with the revitalized Bayley.
From San Jose, California, Bayley!
Here comes Bayley. A new look, new attitude in Bayley. We saw Bayley made a return to SmackDown weeks ago, attacking Ember Moon, and then on the previous episode of SmackDown, Bayley defeated Ember Moon in a one-on-one match, not letting Ember Moon get revenge on Bayley. So Bayley so far with a win under her belt, and now is here on SmackDown tonight. We're going to continue that as Bayley. They're going to continue to change her career, to change her life around. We have yet to have an understanding of why Bayley changed yet. We don't even know why she did everything. There we go, Bella's run. Got over the tie-up. Got the arm, does Bayley. Got an arm wrench. Mandy Rose got taken down to one knee. Bayley could out-wrestle Mandy Rose if she wanted to. I don't know about out-powering, because... But then again... Don't want to underestimate Mandy Rose here. Don't want to overlook her. As Bayley got her, scoop slam. Off the rope she goes and drops the elbow right across the chest of Rose. Trying to go for a double axe handle, but Mandy got out the way. And opened a kick to the midsection. Trying to go for a forearm, blocked it by Mandy. And now Mandy got her here. Irish up the ropes. Big pump knee strike, able to take down Bayley. For the moment, Bayley comes back. Double axe handle goes for a cover, but able to kick out to Mandy Rose. It's going to be a tough battle for Rose here tonight. Form in the face. It staggered Bayley, but barely, rather. Trying to go for a maneuver. Oh, Bayley caught him. Caught him with the headbutt, got him. DDT. Obviously, Mandy Rose would love nothing more than to defeat Bayley, who was a former SmackDown Women's Champion in the past. Trying to go for a clothesline to connect it. Last time Bayley was a SmackDown Women's Champion was all the way back at the TLC pay-per-view in 2019, in 2K19. That's the night she lost the title to Paige. As Mandy Rose able to do some damage there. And oh, Mandy slapping the face of Bayley. I look at Mandy able to duck through. Got him in the neck breaker, but Bayley countered. And now Bayley with a Frankensteiner. Things are not looking good for Miss Mandy Rose. Need to wrench the head and neck of Mandy. Bayley in the cover. Form in the face. But Mandy able to kick out. And now, oh, trying to go for a maneuver, blocked it. And now Mandy trying to go for a maneuver that Bayley blocked out one. Counter for counter in this match. Both women jockeying for position. And Bayley! Form in the face, knocked down Mandy, but Mandy tried to go for a clothesline, got caught. Irish up at the ropes to the clothesline. And Mandy tried to go for a clothesline, but Bayley countered. And then a Frankensteiner from Bayley. These two just dishing it out here. The competitiveness of both women are starting to show in this match. Oh. Backbreaker there from Bayley. Bayley got Mandy here. Oof, snap suplex. Bayley just... Well, she's... Oh wait, Bayley. Bam, the belly suplex. Leg is hooked. Is that enough? And it is. Able to get the job done for Bayley. Able to get the job done tonight for Bayley, even though we saw Bayley use the crossface on Ember Moon last week. But the Bayley was able to get the job done tonight. Bayley with a win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is our main event. Tommaso Ciampa goes one-on-one with Matt Riddle. These two are going to settle it once and for all. Is this the end for either men? We'll find out live next in our main event of SmackDown. You're new to the channel, click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you'll never miss any videos from this channel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week on SmackDown, we're going to have the Messiah, the new Universal Champion, will speak on his title victory at Backlash. Don't miss it. Next week on SmackDown. But now, main event time in Madison Square Garden. As the bro that's trying to steal the show is here. The original bro, Matt Riddle, getting ready for one-on-one action on SmackDown. Matt Riddle wants to finish this once and for all with him and Tommaso Ciampa, and we might be able to see that here tonight. Get a bro chance here in New York City. The fans here in Madison Square Garden are very fond of Matt Riddle. Riddle was close on getting a win over Tommaso Ciampa in that no disqualification match at Backlash. But Tommaso Ciampa was able to come away with the victory. Will tonight be the same fate? Will Ciampa somehow get another miracle and get another win over Riddle? Or will Matt Riddle do exactly what he said he will do? Either make Ciampa tap out or put him to sleep. Here comes his opponent. The psychopath. The psycho killer. Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, within the last few weeks, has been able to live in the moment, in his moment. This all started, remember, this all started when Matt Riddle made his debut on the UK edition of SmackDown, where Tommaso Ciampa hit him with a low blow. Match ended in disqualification, ruining Matt Riddle's debut night. Tommaso Ciampa told Booker T that that's what SmackDown got all hyped up for. Matt Riddle, a guy that wears slippers into the ring. So Tommaso Ciampa taking it upon himself to tell Booker T, I'll get him in the ring again, but only in a no disqualification environment. And that's what he got. No disqualification at Backlash, and somehow Ciampa able to walk away with the win. And now tonight, these two clash one more. Battle will tie up Riddle now. Got Tommaso Ciampa in the corner. As shot to the face there by Ciampa. A cheap shot. Got over tied. This is not a no disqualification match. This is a one-on-one traditional matchup. Meaning that there is disqualification. There is counter. So that low blow trick that Ciampa did the first time, and he did it again at Backlash, I might add, won't work tonight. Covered there by Riddle. Able to kick out. The only victory Matt Riddle has over Tommaso Ciampa was that disqualification loss for Ciampa. That running knee lift there from Matt Riddle, able to take Ciampa down for the moment, and now Ciampa got him here. And it's like a gourd buster, but then had the knee in place into the face of Riddle. Covered, lateral press with a kick out. And now Ciampa got him here. Back suplex maybe. Yes! The hammerlock back suplex by Ciampa. Tommaso just rubbing it in the face of the New York City crowd, the New York City fans. Counter for counter in the corner. Ciampa got him up here. Ciampa got him up top. Things are not looking good. As superplex from the top rope from Ciampa, but obviously not enough to put away Riddle. Ciampa knows that. He knows that Riddle is a tough superstar. He's a tough guy. Matt Riddle may be chill. He may like to have some fun here or there, but when it comes to in-ring combat, he's a different being, to be honest. That's Tommaso Ciampa. Elbows to the midsection. And now Ciampa got him with the front headlock, but counter Riddle able to take him down. As back over there from Ciampa, and the discus lariat takes down Riddle. And tried to go for a knee, a charged up knee, couldn't get him. And no, that time, knee in the face, got Riddle. And now Tommaso Ciampa, lining and waiting. Riddle in position, trying to go for that knee, but Riddle got the way in time. Riddle able to leg sweep Tommaso Ciampa. Look at Ciampa, got him here. Ciampa going for air raid crash. Air raid crash. Riddle press. Is that enough to put away Riddle? Riddle kicked out at 1. A kick out at 1 by the original Bro. Discus lariat blocked. Got him, double leg takedown. Pounding away does Riddle. Riddle seems to be fired up here. Goes into the cover. Lock. No. And now Ciampa got Riddle. Sent him into the corner. And then look at the work on the left arm of Riddle to Ciampa. Look at, there's some damage there. And that's smart. That is a smart move from Tommaso Ciampa. Well, that is a smart move. Get him with an armbar, but Riddle able to counter. Riddle, I'm sure, is familiar with armbars because he's been in the UFC in the past. And Riddle brought to sleep. Jeez! The brought to sleep with and the German suplex. The brought to sleep and the German. Would that be enough? No! Not even a 1. And now like a Riddle! Bro Derek! Leg is hooked! Is that enough? No! And Ciampa kicked out a toe! Matt Riddle's Bro Derek, not enough to put away Ciampa. Both men delivering big moves here! Power bomb from onto Riddle by Ciampa. What is it going to take? These two bringing the absolute best out of each other here. But Tommaso Ciampa in his eyes wants to hurt Matt Riddle. He's talking some trash on the Matt Riddle. Riddle hanging on for dear life on the apron. Tommaso Ciampa talking some trash, but now Riddle back in the ring. Ciampa went out for a quick breather. And Riddle caught him on the right. Bro to sleep, and then the final flash knee, and then so much moves. The arid crash from Ciampa. Neither of these moves have been able to put each other away. The back superplex from Riddle. Ciampa to his feet, kick to the gut. Counter there from Ciampa. Irish whip by Riddle. Knife and chop being exchanged. Irish whip on the apron. Again, talking some trash for Riddle. Not having it this time. A shot to the face. Riddle! Oh, Canadian Destroyer! Riddle with a Canadian Destroyer on the Ciampa. And now Riddle got him here. Alabama Slam! Canadian Destroyer, Alabama Slam. And now Riddle. Oh wait, Ciampa countered. Right to the face. But Riddle turns over. Kick to the midsection. Stomping it out. Matt Riddle here. Oh! Shades of Mick Foley with that running knee in the corner. And now Riddle. Tombstone. Spinning tombstone. Leg is hooked. Lateral press. Ciampa kicks out. Riddle's got to do a lot more to put him away. Knife and chop blocked. Knee in the midsection. Counter for counter. Good grief. Ciampa pounding away on Riddle. Obviously the crowd not behind Tommaso Ciampa. Look at Ciampa here. The armbar again. Is Riddle going to tap? No. Riddle got the ropes. Luckily, Riddle able to get the ropes, but it's a damage for Dundo. Leg is hooked. Cover. 2 count. Tommaso Ciampa. Look at it. Maybe end the fairy tale of Matt Riddle. Kick to the midsection, downstairs. Riddle go for a ride. Fairy tale ending. Fairy tale ending. That could be it. Leg is hooked. Riddle, shoulder up and toe. Ciampa can't believe it. Ciampa can't believe that Riddle kicked out of 2 of the fairy tale ending. These two, oh wait, Riddle! Bro, Derek! For Riddle! Into the cover! Oh, Ciampa kicked out of 2! You have got to be kidding me! And now Riddle off the rope, senton! Or Broton, if you will! Ciampa up to his feet. Riddle got him. Bend the belly suplex. What a match! Both men taking their best shots respectively and able to kick out. That knee, trying to go for a kick though. Riddle turn over. Oh God! A kick to the back of the skull. Very unique fashion, but Riddle and a kick to the skull as well. Oh wait! Riddle! With the elbows! Riddle now! Bro mission! The bro mission! Is Ciampa gonna tap here? But Ciampa able to find the way out! Able to escape from the hold and get out of that bro mission! And now Riddle with the strikes! Holy! Neither men want to give up here. As Ciampa looking took him down, and now Riddle got caught here. Oh, again. Got gourd buster into a knee. Right to the left, some chop on the knee. Both men are great athletes, no doubt about it. Look at Ciampa! Project Ciampa! The powerbomb lung blower by the psychopath and sends Riddle off to the post. Count of 6 by the referee. Ciampa sends him back in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our SmackDown main event here at Madison Square Garden. Ciampa and Riddle going at it. Look at the end of fairy tale, baby. Now wait, he calls this the Psycho Cutter. The Psycho Cutter from Tommaso Ciampa. Into the cover. Back press. Ciampa beats Riddle. Oh my God! Tommaso Ciampa defeats Matt Riddle here in Madison Square Garden. Ciampa beats Riddle. Good night, everybody, from New York City.